Meghan Markle here.
Today is July 27, 2026. It is 1:44 a.m. This is my third video. The first two videos were covering Harry and Meghan. No, Harry. The first two videos were covering Meghan, Master Chef, and some tweets covering 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗞𝗜𝗚 and Princess Diana ancestral home and whatnot. So in this one, I have some political tweets that I want to share with you, and I just want to go over them because for me, I think they are important to see. When was that? I think it was on Friday or Thursday. The House of Representatives in the United States have voted to merge the US military with Israel. Okay? I don't know if it went to the Senate yet. I don't know. But people are upset about it. So this tweet is sort of highlighting this here. American protesting against the merging of the US military with a tiny putrid fake state had to go on TikTok to say this, not on any mainstream media. Okay? So Americans are upset for what's going on. I'm just gonna show this screenshot in between. Okay, so there's the music. I muted. Okay, so now that I'm sharing it, I'm starting to think, was this really okay? This may not be. It may not be because I'm looking at, well, there's a football thing here. We are in July. There is no football right now. American football. I'm not talking about soccer. So this might be for a different event. Okay, so I wish I had looked at the thing before. You could pause and read this. Okay, I don't trust this this video. I don't think it's protest for that. They just grab a video that has a lot of people in it claiming it's protest. I don't think so. Okay, so forget that. Let's see, what else do I have here? But there are some people in the US very upset about that. Okay, so there's that. Congratulations to President Biden. He finished chemo yesterday and rang the bell. Does this make you smile? So that was posted 2 days ago. Okay, so that's just a picture. Alright, so let's leave that alone. I had them on the list, so I want to share them with you. Next one. Okay, so I was looking for a long version of this topic, where on Fox News they're talking about Harry and Meghan. Okay, toxic British media, quote, Americans don't care about Harry and Meghan. American media, Americans are obsessed with Harry and Meghan. Yeah, that's all. And not only that, not really obsessed with Harry and Meghan, we just like them. But we don't go crazy like these derangers be going at it. All right, let's listen. 7 seconds only.
Why do you think Americans are so fascinated by the royal family and Harry and Meghan in particular? Why do you think
so that
American...
was it. That was it. Harry and Meghan in particular. I did look to see if there was a longer version. I didn't come across it. If I do, when I do come across it, definitely I will share it with you. There's that. Was his answer totally snarky? I only saw that little snippet. Yeah, that's all I saw. All right, 10 years and they are still talking about her. They sound like the village idiot. Make it make sense. One beautiful woman living her own life, not bothering anyone, looking after her charities, putting new female businesses on the map, bringing up the small family. All right, so let's leave that alone. Next tweet. That's talking about FIFA World Cup. Let me pause this. Okay, I'm not really into monarchies, but the gesture between the Spanish royal family and Lamine Yamal have almost felt familiar. It gave the impression that the king wanted to send a message to those racists who don't accept Yamal, and I think those gestures were really positive. Just they all on the same page. Okay, they, like I've said in past videos, some of them are remain quiet, they doing their thing behind the scene, they're just pushing, okay, the United States to go forward, to act out, to do their bidding. If the United States is succeed, you see, I just read well, the video, I don't trust it. I'm gonna share it, but I don't trust the video where they're saying that American are upset the merging of US military with Israel. That video that I just shared, I don't trust it, but this is the narrative that the Trump administration is pushing for. If they all succeed in their plan, then you will see the rest who's hiding, who's on hiding right now, to come forward and take their position. But right now they're too afraid. They are too afraid to show their faces. Okay, the same way the UK royal family, they're doing a lot of damages, the royal family in the UK, but still they're hiding behind the media and different groups to do their bidding for them. But if the United States is succeed with what Trump is doing, okay, all of them is gonna show their faces. They're gonna position themselves where they want to, they plan on doing, including France as well. There's a couple handshakes that I've seen between leaders, and there are times when I come across them, I'm like, yeah, they're making a deal for certain things. Obviously they're making deals, but it's much more than that. All right, so they just know how to play the game. Okay, they know how to put the fun. Okay, the warm greeting from King Philip VI and Lamine Yamal during the celebration. All right, 8 seconds only. Let me go into it so it could be bigger. From my understanding, I think Yamal is one of their best player. How old is he? 19. Okay, so he's 19 years old. He wear the jersey 19, and the game was on the 19, July 19. It's like triple 19, and yeah, their game plan, FIFA's game plan to give for Argentina to win did not go accordingly. Yeah, they're messing up the game. When those business people come into play, the type of Trump, they're screwing the game. Okay, they want to be part of, but at the same time they want to fix it for them to win. Okay, the girls are all growing up. All right, so there's Yamal here, there's the girls here, princesses in the air. Okay, there they are. Oh my goodness, I have to say the royal families they support their national teams. I've shared when the women's soccer won, the wife went, the queen, I should say, the queen, and who went? Was it the heir or the spare that went with the mom? Where they had that controversy with the one of the men who was training them, how did the coach or something kiss one of the women? There was a huge outcry. I'm talking about that. There's Yamal here. I think, is it okay, the mom is from a different country and the father is from Morocco or something like that. Alright, so I asked Google, where is Lamine Yamal parents from? Alright, parents background, father, there's that, from a small town in northern Morocco, and the mother from Beta, the largest city of Equatorial Guinea, hometown. Both immigrated to Spain, where Lamine was born and raised in Catalonia. Alright, so Lamine was born in Spain, but the parents are both immigrants from different countries. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. And I think that's my last one. Nope, back to this. Alright, so there's that. Everyone is formally greeting the royal family, and then Lamine just hugged the king like he's one of the boys. Everyone warmly greeting the king of Spain, and then treating Lamine Yamal like he's just one of the guys at the end. Alright, so let's see here. 26 seconds. I don't know if there's music.
Abrazos que daba ayer, por ejemplo, a Rodri de la Fuente, notaba esa conexión. Y vamos a seguir un poco esta imagen porque ahora llega, por ejemplo, también Lamine Yamal. Mira, fuerte ese abrazo. Esto es una de las imágenes del día, por supuesto.
Well, probably because he's one of the best player in the game. Okay, from what I've seen so far. I've said it before. I did not watch any of the games, but couple highlights that I've been seeing lately, okay, of the games toward the FIFA World Cup 2026, the highlights, he's like one of the best players in there, and his young self and whatever. Okay, the subplot of Gavi seeing the Princess of Spain again. All right, so there's that. Okay, so that is it. And also, like I said a few minutes ago, they like to play the game. They know how the game is being played. The racism that's going on, the white supremacy type of thing. So they know what is being said, and I think they're trying to distance themselves. I don't follow them, okay? I don't follow the royal family in Spain. So they're trying to show a different narrative to a certain extent, okay? But don't let your guard down with them. Let me see what else I could squeeze in this video. All right, so I saw one that I had on my list here. Okay, breaking. An investigation has been launched into alleged match fixing during the 2026 FIFA World Cup. A Council of Europe report identified multiple suspicious incidents, including 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗞𝗜𝗚 red card against Mexico, while more than $4.5 million in suspicious betting activity has also been flagged. Okay, I felt it. The way the thing that I saw, when it boiled down to, there was some fixing. Okay, they were betting on something. These rich and powerful, they have connection. They were trying to fix the game. And then I truly believe there would have been a statement. Some sort of white supremacy nonsense would have been happening if Argentina had won. Okay, authorities are now examining whether any World Cup matches may have been manipulated. After everything, what I'm sort of happy is that the referee that Trump prevent from entering the country, I'm just glad he's not part of this mess. Okay, I have a feeling they probably wanted him to be part of the scheme, and he probably was like, nope. So they didn't let him in. All right, what is this here? 21 seconds.
Attacker number 11, Commissariat for break, is armed directly the face the defender. Decision, direct free kick, red card.
Decisão, cartão vermelho para 𝗕𝗥𝗘𝗔𝗞𝗚𝗚. Ele
Okay. Alright, so there's a lot going on, and this is not a sport that I follow a lot, but when there's controversy, it usually brings my attention to it. Alright, next tweet. Alright, this has to do with New York City. Okay. Breaking. Mayor Zohran Mamdani officially makes New York City Civil Service Exam completely free for high school students and first-time test takers, opening the doors to stable government career for millions of New Yorkers. Alright, so that's that. I don't want to go through all of the comments, okay? I'm telling you, those MAGAs, they don't like that. I really don't know what's wrong with these type of people. Alright, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, that's it. Let me start editing. Thank you for watching.
Naka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.